last night I did a little bit of a trim on my hair, and I really just focused on the areas that were loose and in the front. I didn't mess with the back because in December, right before the holidays, I went ahead and evened out the back pretty good. This was just for, I guess for the curls, the curl definition, because I did see that there were some really loose ones. And so what I did is I didn't take a lot off, so I can see that in a couple more months I'll probably want to go back in and do the same thing on a couple, because on these, believe it or not, I actually already took off like, I want to say a half an inch or something like that at least. And this one down here, I know if I continue to cut it, it's not going to match up with like this side over here. So I told myself, because already it's a little bit shorter because I trimmed it, I guess I just don't want it to be really weird looking the way that I trimmed it. See, now I won't go back. I've been kind of like just tucking that one in. But what I did in the front is it was past chin length, so it went like maybe 1.5 inches past chin length, and I went ahead and cut it back to chin length to right there. So it used to go past, and so now I've got this bang like this, which, you know, I'm kind of happy with that. I don't know why. I kind of like how it just like, I mean, I wear glasses, so you'll see if I put my glasses on, you know, my hair can kind of get in the way here, but it just seems to swoop a little bit easier, and it'll still go behind my ear, like if I want to wear, you know, that out of the way and not mess with the straight part. But that's what I did, and so you can see on this side too, it's a little bit shorter. But for natural hair, I wouldn't go past chin length on bangs, because you can see how much they shrink up, and these are holding straight. Like if my hair wasn't straight on these ends, it probably would come up to here, chin length bangs. So I'm happy with where they're hitting. And I did do the trim on curly hair. I know I've said in past videos that I like to straighten my hair first and then do a trim on my hair, which is true because you can really see if there's any unevenness that way. But this was sort of more for curly's sake, for the sake of the curls. I wanted to really see where the looser curls were, and then I guess the curly girl method, what you do is you want to snip it like right where there's a little C there. You see the top of the C? You kind of just cut that little C in half is where I was cutting each curl. So like for this one, I would just cut like right there and snip that little piece off. And that's how I did it. So, and then this wash and go is, I did, right when my hair was soaking wet, I used grapeseed oil to seal. So I always just split my hair down the middle while it's wet. And then I use grapeseed oil. And then when I sectioned my hair, I went ahead and used the Aussie Hair Insurance. I don't know if this is going to be backwards or what, but Aussie Hair Insurance. And I just sprayed that directly onto the section. I got that from Kitty Cat, and there's some numbers after her name. I don't know if it's 13 something. I'll put the name of the YouTuber. But she was doing that. She just did like this leave-in on the section because that, you know, makes it saturate that section with it and it's wet. And then I go back over it with the Eco Styler gel. And this is the clear one. I prefer the one with the red top, the argan oil. But that's all I have right now. And so these are the results of, here, let me see if I can adjust this light a little bit. These are the results. I really like the curls, but I am still getting crunch. Like even last night I moisturized my hair with the Hollywood Beauty Olive Cream in sections. I kind of scrunched that in, and then I used my grapeseed oil and I wrapped it up with a really large scarf and just pulled it back underneath. I'm trying to simulate one of those like those big like braid scarves that's like a long tube until I get one of those. So I just kind of wrapped the scarf around so that it kind of held everything in. And I was really hoping to wake up to softer moisturized hair, but there is some crunch going on here. The Eco Styler just really gives my hair lots of definition, but you know, you can see how those curls really come out with Eco Styler. But I always end up with crunch, and I hate that. So that is kind of where I am with wash and goes right now. I've also been experimenting with the Kiss My Face Upper Management Gel and mixing that with castor oil, but it does give you like a softer feeling, but there's a lot of a heavy greasy feeling, so I cut back on the castor oil and I still kept getting greasy. I don't know. I'm just like, I really want to make the wash and go work because I do feel like I just really want to get back to my curls a little bit. I realized recently that it's possible me always length checking my hair on straight hair is what keeps me going back to straight hair because I'm always curious what my length is. After a couple months, I just really want to see the progress. But right now, I feel like I want to set a curly hair length goal. So I would really like to see, you know, shoulder length curly hair. So then that way I can check my progress that way. So that's kind of what this is, this video, you know. And if I stretch this, if I took like a blow dryer and stretched it out, I could probably stretch it to make it appear to be shoulder length and everything. But I would really just like to see me do a wash and go, add the products, and then it hits about right here. So I feel like that would be a little bit healthier to strive for a curly length goal rather than the straight. Not that I'm not ever going to wear my hair straight again. I might be using roller sets to achieve that look in the future, but look at that. So I've got a little ways to go as far as you can kind of see my wavy texture in there. Trying to come out. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll probably just cut an inch like every couple of months. And I'm just basically just going to be keeping it at chin length. That's going to be my guideline for the bangs. So anyway, this is just a little update, a little vlog for myself to kind of see where I'm at right now. When I have a wash and go, this is where I'm at, and I would like to see myself hit here. So I'll just come on periodically, you know, every couple of months and just, you know, start keeping track of where it falls. So anyway, hope you guys are all having a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.